Hello, everybody. Um, I don't know. I figured I'd go live. Yeah, it's like 8:40, but whatever. Uh, yeah. Let me actually invite some people that don't exist. I guess. I have no friends. Actually, just kidding. I do. Oh, look, two viewers. Hello. Let's see. Be on YouTube. Hello, Richard. I put. Are you in Pixie's Wield? I'm having a good day. I had a good day. It's fine. Cause I posted a link in Pixie's Wield. Hope you're in there. Okay. Oh, wait. No, that's not what I meant to do. Uh, there we go. Much better. Okay, let's see. How the fuck do I delete? Okay, there we go. I guess Brojo's as well. Uh, are okay. Oh wow, that was quick. Hello, Pixie.
Hey,
Figured
I
you.
figured I'd say hey because for a little bit because I might get off early, and if I get off early, I'm gonna go for a long walk. But then I will be back again.
Well, going for a long walk is certainly good. I really should start doing that more, but I never do. Ugh, that sounds nice. Actually, it's kind of raining over here, but I don't know. So, anyways, how was your day?
Um, you know, pretty good. No complaints.
That's good. Uh, I'm sure you're wondering the name of the stream.
No, I didn't even look at it. What is it?
Oh, saving me.
Oh,
It's this awesome. It's this awesome. I honestly don't know where it's from, whether it's Canadian or whatever. But I found this awesome show called Saving Me, where where this 61-year-old man goes back in time to help his younger self be a better person, and by doing that, he's actually helping himself in the future become a better person. It's like he goes back in time and changes the past so he can be a better person. And I really like that idea. You know what I mean? But it's not really time travel. It's more like a time projection where he projects his.
so I mean, hopefully it was a happy script writer. You asked me to write a script like that, and it would be like all kinds of paradoxes. Like he tries to fix it, but he fucks himself up even more because he should have sucked it up.
I mean, many of the episodes he does make things worse, but then he fixes it by the end. Like by the end, right?
Yeah, fixing it should mean leaving it the fuck alone.
But there's so much more to that too. Like I don't I honestly don't know if you're ever gonna watch it, so I really don't want to say too much about it. But it's just so awesome, right? There's a mystery behind it. There there's like wow. Sorry, I'm trying to talk, but it's not. Basically, there's a lot more to the show than that, right? You have two secret. I don't want to call them societies, but there's two, the two secret factions warring, and it's just like warring in the background, and sometimes. Sometimes what he does crosses with them. It's just a really interesting show, right? There's only 2 seasons right now, and yeah, I really can't wait to the third one. It's just awesome. Yeah, I do find the concept interesting, right? To where you go back in time to save, to save yourself by changing your past. There
I
are.
don't.
Well, why don't you find that interesting?
Um, because a long time ago, I decided the more I look back, the harder I fail, and I've been recently reminded of that. And so, fuck looking back at all. All I have is today, and all I can fix is the future. And if I change anything in the past, I change who I am. So it holds no interest to me. Fuck it.
Hmm. I could see that. For me, it's like because I've read about it, and the one way to move past, the bad memories of the past, is to rewrite them in your mind. Like you can't change what actually happened, like in the past, but you can change how you remember them. Like for example, you could picture your older self standing up for your younger self in your memory, thereby changing it. You know what I mean? Like I get what you're saying, right? The more you look back, the more it's an issue. But there is something to going back and rewriting your memories. You know what I mean? Just something I've read while looking into self help. I don't know. I
No,
found
I
it.
mean, I'm sure different things help different people, right? I just can't. I can't. Like I just have to accept it and let it go. And that's the best you're good. Like that's. I don't even focus on it long enough to rewrite it. Right. I focus on it long enough to figure out is what is the trigger that came from this and how do I work on that trigger. And other than that, it's the past. It's meaningless.
No, I get it. Like I said, for me, it's something I do find interesting that I can do for myself. Hang on, Richard. I will not invite you. That was a joke. I will definitely invite him. Check. Okay, that's double. Check Discord. But yeah, everyone deals with their stuff differently. So yeah, I get where you're coming from. uh,
Dude,
yeah,
what?
Richard.
What was going on? Sorry, I was finishing up at work and then I heard invite and something about invite and don't invite and what?
Oh no, I'm inviting Richard. I said I will not send him the link, but I told him I sent I sent
Oh,
Richard
the
the link.
link to here. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And in the chat, yes, space. If you want to invite Richard to the Wield, I am totally cool with that. Richard, the Wield is not, well, I do have a Discord, but it's dead most of the time. The Wield, when we talk about it, is actually a Google chat.
Yep.
And you don't
Also,
have to stay, but
also
a lot of us
space.
post our links there.
Yeah. Also space. I sent you a link on Discord as well if you want to join. But then again, if you wanted to join, you would have clicked on what link. And anyways, the link is there for anyone who wants to join. At least Pixie is here.
Oh, so I decided I might do a thing with my live streams. Like, either you're there or you miss it completely because I don't think I'm going to save any of them.
Oh, when is it so I can see it? I don't want to miss it.
I don't know what the next one is, but I'll always post it in the Wield.
Hmm. Trouble is, I don't always check the.
That's not my problem. You better hope your notifications work. I don't know.
That links me to a picture of a StreamYard ad. Dude, I literally gave you the. Okay, let me try again. I gave him the link. I don't know what. Okay, here's the link again. It's the same link. I don't know. I mean, are you on your phone, Richard? Let me invite the ginger.
Where did you invite Space?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Do 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 do.
I'll be right back. I have to kick myself out for a sec.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm the only one here right now. So what's going on? Okay. So let me pick this beautiful thing. Hey, Ginger. I've sent you a link if you want to join. There he is.
I want to die.
Okay, there will be none of that in this stream.
I saw myself naked, and this is what it looked like.
Not Ginger. He is one of Will Kincaid's flunkies. Okay.
Who said that?
Ox.
Okay, cool. I guess that's how you feel me. Got better things to do than to prove nothing to nobody that don't fuck with me to begin with.
And Pixie is back. Hello.
I am back. Hello.
I'm gonna play Fortnite while I play talk to you guys.
Okay, Q, if you came to sing, then
I'm not
what are you
singing.
doing? Oh well, what are you doing?
I'm just chilling.
Well, welcome back, Pixie. Hopefully Richard will come on. I gave him the link twice. Space is always welcome, of course. Q, I tolerate him.
I saw in the chat she left. I don't know. I'm sorry I didn't see her comments before she left.
Wait, did she? I'm confused. Did she leave the Weald?
No, the chat. The side chat.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, that show's pretty good. Like I can't wait till season 3.
What show?
Saving Me.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, it's a show. It's a show of a 61-year-old super genius. Who projects, who goes back in time to help his past self be a better person, so he improves. But it's not real time travel. It's more time projection, right? He projects his mind. He projects his mind in the in the brain of his past self.
I see.
Yes.
Sounds interessante.
Sounds what?
Interessante.
Oh, interessante. Interesting. Okay, that's what you were saying.
Yes.
Hmm.
I've been writing.
Well, writing is always good. I really should get back to doing that.
Well, I mean, I'm like more writing stories.
Okay, that also helps. But expressive journal writing also helps, so you might want to get into that. Well, don't all talk at once.
I don't know what to talk about. You're the host. Come up with conversation pieces, you bitch.
I mean, the other one is a bitch. Let's see. We can talk about how awesome Pixie is.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Let's see.
I wanna fly into a building.
Oh, I was muted. Okay. My immediate reaction was, no, don't do that. Pixie will leave.
Okay, we could do the opposite. We can talk about how horrible Pixie is. That way you'll
Okay, I'm
stay.
down for this.
Jesus Christ, Pixie.
I see you have a degrading kink.
No, I'm like, if you insult me, I'll just insult you back. If you compliment me, I'm like, where do we go from here?
I'm too fucking autistic to understand when somebody's flirting with me. I'm just being honest.
I mean, were you ever diagnosed?
Yes.
Well, joke's on you. I was diagnosed over 4 years ago, and I know when I'm being flirted at.
Cool.
I don't have that, but sometimes I'm still completely oblivious. Sometimes I can pick up on it, and sometimes I am completely oblivious.
Yeah, well, I guess it depends. I guess it depends on your level of experience. Although, I guess even those who are experienced probably can't tell. Let's see. So, who here has seen Across the Spider-Verse?
Nope.
Oh, there he is. Peace and respect, my brother from another alien.
Right on. Peace and respect to you all. How are all these gorgeous, shining, lovely, beautiful people?
Well, I'm fine. Q is Q, and Pixie is Pixie. And you're you.
As far as I know.
And Midnight's an albino.
Yes. Albinos are better than gingers. Deal with it.
If you say so.
So what's the argument tonight?
There really wasn't any. I just wanted to go live, talk about the show for a little bit, and then, Pixie joined on because I posted the link somewhere. Let's see. Let's see if we have
intellectual conversation.
Okay, so how about we ask? Wait, hold on. How do you tell no, hold on. I'm trying to figure out the best way to phrase this.
They're having a stroke.
Yes, I am actually. Not really. How do you determine reality? There you go. There's a topic.
With a reality check.
You only have estimates of reality. You don't know what the actual reality is. No one does.
Okay, then I guess the discussion is done. Jesus.
You could argue with me and say that's wrong, that you have some objective view of something in reality, I suppose.
But I don't disagree with you. There are universals and there are particulars. Right? Universals are
right.
The properties that an object has, like roundness or height or weight, and then particulars would be color. I mean, color doesn't technically exist. It's just a light wave that we perceive.
Nothing is real. The world is flat. Everybody run from Alex Jones.
Okay, don't go that far. But you were saying, Richard?
I've heard those as intrinsic and extrinsic properties.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reality doesn't exist.
You think that reality itself doesn't exist, Q?
No.
Do you have a supporting argument for that, or is it just a brute fact?
It's just my opinion. Because even if it is a thing, it's very is very subjective and not objective.
Oh, it's my opinion. You're wrong.
Okay.
Just as valid as your original statement.
Sure. Never said it wasn't.
Okay, so I guess Q is saying because everyone is a subject. Because everyone is a subjective view of reality. Reality doesn't exist.
Yes.
What about overlapping things like all humans tend to believe when they're alive that humans have to breathe to stay alive?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't actually hold to this position. It was just something I thought of. I was being a troll.
Okay then. I guess Q doesn't is really interested in having that conversation.
Because I don't hold to that. I mean, I do kind of hold to an ideal that most reality is subjective.
Well, reality is subjective to the observer, right? There is reality outside ourselves, but because we are essentially trapped. We essentially trapped within ourselves and our own sensations. We can we can never know actual reality out there. We're prisoners, right? Like our senses give us what?
We're prisoners of the Matrix.
Sure. I love that movie, but I kind of hate what it's what it spawned.
I said the same thing about my life. Students.
What the fuck?
He's trying to be as depressing as possible.
I noticed that.
I was just trying to make a dark joke. Jesus Christ. Everybody lighten the fuck up. We both know I have a dark sense of humor, Midnight.
I mean, that wasn't dark. That was depressing.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
That's subjective then, because I believe it was funny.
It was objectively not funny. I can prove it.
You say so. I think that's your opinion.
Which is just as valid as yours, and you never said it wasn't, and I never said it was.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
This is just a bunch of rhetoric. You're not even making arguments.
I don't want to make arguments. I want to make conversations.
But if you have an argument, it could be a conversation, and maybe people gain knowledge.
Yeah, well, my character sheet didn't roll high on fucking intelligence, so I'm not trying to have arguments right now. Nerd reference.
I mean, I get like the Dungeons and Dragons type roll the dice and see how I get it, but what is that indicative of you?
Yeah, because I don't learn things to teach other people. I learn it because I wanted to.
So you refuse to teach other people, or are you just not interested, or?
Yeah, I'm not interested in teaching people things that I'm interested in.
And what if someone else is interested in the same things and inquires?
Well, then they can learn what they like on their own.
Well, you're an ass.
Not really. I had to learn it on my own.
Somebody that asked you to help them, you wouldn't help them.
That's different.
That's what I just said.
Well, what I'm saying is I'm not going to show them the way I learned. I'll tell them, hey, figure it out. You got this.
Wow, Q.
He doesn't mean this. He's just talking crap. He would too help someone if they just said, "Hey, that's really interesting what you're doing. Would you show me what you're doing?" He would show them.
It just depends on what it is. Like, I can't teach people how to live their life the way I live mine. No way in fuck I can do it, because I don't even know how the fuck I'm living my own life.
You just said something that would involve like a 500-hour conversation or something. How do you live your life? Oh, well, let me thoroughly tell you how I live my life.
Let's see.
But let's say it was something like how to change the oil in your car.
I don't know how to do that.
That's not the point. If you did know how to do that because you had some interest in it and you were changing the oil in your car, and some kid or young adult possibly walked up to you and said, "Hey, I'd like to learn how to do that." You're telling that you tell them, "Hey, go learn it your own way. I can't tell you how I learned it." That's what you would
I
say.
would tell them to find somebody more qualified. Yes.
Wow, dude. I don't believe you.
Q's problem is that he has zero confidence in himself and his abilities. He even said that he just said, "Oh, I rolled a 5 in intelligence." Okay, that might be true, but that doesn't really keep you from from doing something in life. There are people out there who are functionally retarded who still manage to do something.
That's not what I'm saying. When I learn how to do something, 9 times out of 10, it's not the right way.
Well, what is the right way?
The way that a
Like,
professional would show you.
dude, just yeah. Never mind. I'm gonna mute.
All I'm saying is the stuff that I do and the stuff that I'm interested in, there's not a lot of people that are interested in it like me. So I just don't teach people shit. Ooh, let's go. Excuse me.
I'm just waiting for the part where you tell me I'm something phobic.
You missed my first live, Richard.
Why would I call you something phobic? What does that have to do with anything in this conversation?
I'm sorry I missed your live, Pixie. I would have liked to have seen that. When's the next time you're going live?
Or
I don't know.
Question?
But when you get invited to the Wheels, you should accept, because I'm gonna post it there, and like I think at least for now, at least until I decide otherwise, none of them are gonna be saved.
Okay.
Like none of them are gonna be saved or posted or anything. Like you're there or you're not.
Be there or be square, man.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. So Q, I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to do, and I mean I'm asking myself the question: why did he say that?
They say that, but
I can't figure out why you're saying the things you're saying, because I don't think they're true of you. You seem like a really nice guy, actually.
I am a nice guy, but when it comes to important things like changing oil and shit, I'm not going to teach you that because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, that's not the point. It was an example.
Right.
It doesn't mean you have to know how to change oil in any given car or all cars. That's not the point. The point was if you were doing something you knew how to do, which is what I prefaced it with, and someone asked you to show them what you were doing, your claim is you would decline. I don't think that's true. That's like a jerk move. No, I'm not showing you. Like, who does that?
I'm just saying, if I know somebody that's better inclined to teach, I'm going to tell that person that.
Again, not the question.
And again, I'm answering your question. You just don't think
no, you're
that's the right
not. You're
answer.
answering something no one asked you. I mean, you're welcome to have fun, but I didn't ask you that.
You're saying I wouldn't help them if I knew how to do something, correct?
Guys, you are all lovely people, but I am off work early and I shall return in a bit because I am going to go for a nice, happy walk.
All right, have fun. I'll
Enjoy
hopefully
the
still
walk.
be here. I mean, I'll still be alive.
Maybe you'll run
mind
across
you,
some
but
honeysuckle.
Later
Bye.
day.
Pixies love honeysuckles.
Okay, so let me put Richard up here. So there you go. You two are arguing. I'll just mute. Have fun with that.
I don't think we're arguing. I think we're just having a conversation.
Here's the thing, Q. I've
Uh-huh.
known you for a little while, and at first I just listened to whatever you said. And then I noticed this pattern developing where you're trying to be, I don't know, edgy is not the right word, but it's something like edgy. Like
So yeah, I'm just trying to be
I
honest.
want to say stuff that people don't expect. I want to say stuff that people are going to want to argue with. I want to say stuff like that. And
I
then
don't
I've
want
noticed
to
you doing
argue.
that like for a couple years. And I'm just
Like
trying to figure out
what?
why the hell bother.
Like what?
Like tonight, right now.
I'm actually giving honest answers because I always think there's somebody
Well,
who's
Q,
something better than me.
one at a time. Okay, we don't talk over each other. Go ahead, Q. Finish, and then Richard, take turns.
Like I said, I always believe there's somebody better to teach something than me.
Okay. But what I asked is if you were good at something.
Okay, and what I'm saying is there's somebody better.
There's always someone better. Are they
Exactly,
available to
and
the
I most
person?
likely know them.
Oh, and you know the person who's better at whatever given task.
Yes.
Really? That would be very unusual because there could be a lot of tasks. And you apparently know someone who is, I don't know, consummate.
Because there's only a few things that I'm interested in. I'm not interested in having debates with you.
name
I'm
something.
just trying to have a conversation.
I am too. Name something that you actually find interesting. For real, like honestly.
Poetry.
Poetry. Do you write any poetry?
Every once in a while.
Do you understand things like meter in poetry? What words rhyme and which ones don't?
I mean, I know what rhymes and what doesn't, but I have somebody that's teaching me how to write properly.
Okay, you have someone who's coaching you. Does that mean that you couldn't coach someone who doesn't have the opportunity to talk to someone like your coach on some of the basic things that you already understand about poetry? Because your statement was, I would tell them go somewhere else.
Yes, I would point them into the person that I am getting trained from.
Not available. Just said that. I just said they're not available. I just said that.
I don't know what to tell you, my guy. I don't teach shit.
Full of
Look,
crap.
look, hold on, Q. It has been scientifically proven that by teaching others, you learn better yourself. Richard, do you agree with what I'm saying?
I don't have to agree with things that are true. It happens to be true, so I tend to want to agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. So by teaching someone, you're actually helping and strengthening your knowledge. It doesn't matter whether you're the most novice person in the goddamn world. Okay? That's my 2 cents. Take it or leave it.
It's a truism that people learn basically by 3 different methods: by hearing, by reviewing in their mind, and by speaking. When you try to teach someone something, you are again reviewing it in your mind and speaking, although you may not be doing it yourself. This is taking advantage of 2 different ways of learning simultaneously, which is why teaching causes people to learn.
Right. But the thing is, nobody comes to me to learn shit. I've stated that before. I'm not somebody that teaches.
All right. Well, I guess this conversation went nowhere.
Well, it's like the oddest way of fishing for compliments I've ever heard.
How is that fishing for compliments? I don't give a fuck what you think about me.
Sure you don't. That's why you're
I
telling
really
me.
don't.
You know how self-defeating it is to say, I don't care what you think about me? Think about that.
It's self-defeating? Okay.
It's self-defeating within one sentence. I don't care what you think about it. Then why are you talking to me?
For something to do?
Yeah, whatever.
Riveting.
Woo.
Uh, Look, Q, I know you're going through some stuff and your confidence level is in the negative, in the negative numbers, but Jesus, man.
Okay.
Okay, you
I
know what?
just don't teach people shit.
Okay, you know what? Thanks for stopping by. Jesus fucking Christ, my guy. How you doing, Richard?
I'm better than I deserve, man. I'm content with life.
Yeah,
You know,
sorry,
it's a
Q.
good measure. Sorry, go ahead.
But no, it's a sorry, Q. Thanks for stopping by, but I had to kick him. He was just
I
that
think he just does that for attention.
possibly I honestly I don't know. But I get depression. I get like feeling like lower than dirt. But I've I've been trying to deal with that, with that side of me for months,
Hmm.
for years, like ever since I moved out. And I thought I've been doing, I'm doing fairly well in it. Yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, I suck, this, and that. But it's like, you've seen. Uh, I don't know if I want to get into this because it's like, you're looking for
Why not?
validation, aren't you? Well, no, I don't want you to think I'm looking for
I can
validation.
tell the difference. I'm not that stupid. I'm pretty stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to imply you were stupid. I'm sorry, that's not
It was a
what I
joke,
meant to
bro.
imply. Okay, that's funny. But we've known each other for, God, how many fucking years has it been? Anyways, I guess
We've been together since way back when.
the point I'm trying to make is that you've seen the way I've acted over the years, and
Sure.
you can safely say that I've improved tremendously from the person I was, I don't know, 2 years ago to now.
There's been a lot of big change. Yep.
All right. Validation granted. Validation take. But I don't know.
I doubt that was your overall point, however.
No, it wasn't my overall point. My point is that and I understand I understand why we're. Wow. I understand where Q is right now. Okay, but it's one of those things to where he needs to work on it. I know he's trying to, but I don't know. Just I lost my point.
I think he's smart enough.
Yeah, well, he doesn't think so, and as long as he doesn't think so, he'll always be where he is mentally.
I think
You
he's
know,
nice enough, and doggone it, I think people like him. However, seems to me every time I try to have an actual honest conversation with him, he pulls this crap.
yeah.
Oh, poor sad sack me. I think I'll talk about everything negative in life and how you can never know anything for real. So I can wallow in my own depression. Because wallowing in depression is a great way to defeat it. Or the worst thing you could possibly do for yourself.
I mean, isn't weed or whatever the hell he's smoking supposed to help?
I don't know.
I don't think that. I know a lot of people use weed or like CBD to help with depression, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's not dealing with it. It's just numbing yourself to it.
I don't know. I can't experience marijuana because I'm quote unquote allergic.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not. It's really bad for me.
Oh, wow. Hmm. Well, I personally never smoked it or like ate it or whatever. Like
Really?
it's not. Yeah, it's not. That's something I've ever experienced in life. Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, I had a puff here or two. When I was younger, because my friend had it. But other than that, I never really got high.
Hmm.
Like it isn't something like I've ever experienced. Right. So I really don't know how it affects people. Like I know it says that it does make you. Well, I mean, I guess depending on the strain, it does relax you or makes you hyper depending on the strain. Right. I
I've
just feel
heard
like
that.
people. I just feel like people become too dependent on it. I'm not saying they're addicted, even though they can be addicted. They can get addicted to it
You can
psychologically,
be
and I
addicted
guess.
to non-addictive things.
Oh yeah, psychologically
Ab-
speaking. Anyway, that's what
right.
I heard. That's what it is. It's psychologically. You know what I mean? So I guess they just
Sure.
rely on it. I guess you rely on anything. So relying on something. hmm, I don't know. But Q, I still love you and all that, but just had to. There you go, buddy. At least for now.
It's just
Okay,
I
let
have
me
no
see.
idea who he is, but I know that he's smart enough to think that he is smart enough to manipulate me. I can tell that.
Okay, Q, I kicked you out for a
So
reason. Now you're backstage. Fine, whatever.
when someone says I'm stupid while they're literally trying to manipulate you in every way possible, they
Yeah,
don't think they're
I'm
stupid.
trying to manipulate you. Okay.
Of
Even
course.
though for like my entire YouTube career, I've always said I'm not a role model and I'm not a teacher, so you could suck my dick.
I'm not going to suck your dick because I'm not a homosexual and I'm not interested in that. And yes, you were trying to manipulate me by even saying, "Why don't you suck my dick?"
Okay, buddy.
Yes, you're obviously trying to
You don't like
manipulate.
my answer because it's a fucking serious answer. I don't teach
What
people
was the
shit
serious
because I
part?
don't advertise to be a teacher.
What's that got to do with anything?
You want to fucking say that all of my questions, I'm dodging your questions or giving you false answers? That's not a false answer.
Q, everybody's a teacher. Okay,
And a student.
exactly. Thank you.
Actually,
Just
not
because.
everybody's a teacher because the people that I hang out with are usually the people teaching me shit that we're doing. So,
Oh my god.
I mean, at some point, I'm not going to be surprised if you try to tell me that you weren't born.
okay.
Because your experience is so different from everyone else's. You're just so special, and no one has ever had an experience like yours or even anything similar to it.
Okay.
It just can't be true.
You're the one saying it.
Yes.
I never once said that.
It's only every conversation I've ever had with you.
Okay.
I'm so different for all these reasons. I'm not very smart when you are. I don't have any confidence when you do.
Okay, buddy.
It's not okay, buddy, and I'm not a child. And
Well,
I'm not
you're talking
joking.
to me like I'm a fucking retard, so I'm going to treat you like a child.
No. That's the whole problem is I know you're not a retard, and you're trying to convince me you are. And I don't believe you.
I'm not trying to convince you of shit. I joined the conversation and started a fucking conversation. I genuinely don't give a fuck what you have to say. If you don't
Right.
like my opinions,
Which is
that's
why you
your
came
fucking
back in.
problem.
Yep, you don't care. That's why you came back in. It's why you sat backstage and commented in the private chat. It's because you don't care. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You so
No, I
don't
know.
care. You're obsessed.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy. That fixes everything. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Because you think you know everything, bro,
So-
and you don't.
No. I'm talking
Not
about what
that
you're
he
actually
thinks.
doing. I do not
Yeah,
think I
it's
know
not-
everything. Ask me
All
about
right, thank you
football.
very
Ask
much.
me anything
Sorry.
about football. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ask me anything about American football or even like international football, like, soccer. Go ahead. And that's why you don't hear me talking about sports, because I don't know sports. But I do know when someone's yanking my chain.
Of course you do.
Because they tried to demean you, saying things like, oh, yeah, of course you do.
Yes, I'm trying to demean you right now. That makes sense.
Yes. It's not going to work because I don't care. But, I don't care about that. But,
Okay, buddy.
yeah, that's what you're doing. Yeah, buddy. Sure, buddy. You say so.
Because you think you
Stuff
know
like
me
that.
when you don't, bro. We've had a
Just
total
tell
of
me
like
what-
maybe 3
Quit
fucking
calling me bro.
conversations.
Dude, I'm like 2.5 times your age. Don't call me bro.
You want me to respect you, then treat me with respect. I don't
No,
give
no,
a
no,
fuck.
no.
Until then,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
ask
call
that.
you bro.
I said, stop calling me bro. I'm not one of your peers. I'm not your street buddy. I'm not your friend. I'm none of those things.
Cool.
Don't call me bro.
I'm gonna keep calling you bro because you keep assuming you know me.
Okay, tell me where I was wrong, though.
Dude, I don't teach people shit. You said if I knew something about something, I'd go to them. I don't teach people shit
So
because
you've
I'm
never
always hanging out with
babysat a
people that know
child?
things that I don't.
We'll start at the extremes. Did you ever babysit a child?
No. Not alone.
Never. You never cared for a small human.
Not alone.
What?
Not alone.
Okay, have you interacted with any small humans?
Yeah.
Say less than 10.
Okay.
Do you suppose you did anything ever at all in their view? Like, I don't know, wash a dish, turn on a TV, pick your nose, anything at all.
Okay. See, now you're just being a semantical asshole.
No.
Yes,
You're trying
because
to
you didn't.
avoid-
You're going for the fucking extremes when all I'm saying is the shit
Oh,
I
we'll
know.
get to the middle
I don't
later.
teach
This is an
people.
extreme, yeah.
Okay.
See, the other question is, have you ever been a college professor teaching astrophysics?
No.
See, but you have taught children.
Okay.
So the truth's somewhere in the middle. It's not what you said.
Whatever, man.
What do you mean, whatever? Of course you have taught people things, either purposefully or accidentally, things that you know and familiar with and are doing. People have inquired with you and you have answered, or people have watched you and learned. You can't avoid it.
That's not purposely teaching somebody something.
Oh, now we have a qualifier. Purposefully.
Again, you just want to start a debate anytime you fucking talk to me. And I've
Nope.
made it clear every time I talk to you, I don't want to debate something.
No, I don't.
Yes,
No, I
you
don't.
fucking
I
do.
wanna
You're
call you out
trying to
on
do
your
it
bull
now.
crap.
Okay,
No,
but
I'm not trying to
you're
argue
doing
with
it
you. I'm
now.
not trying to have a debate. No, I'm not.
I'm sure you're not.
I'm calling you out on your bullshit you've been trying to feed me for more than 2 years. That's what I'm doing.
What the fuck have I been trying to feed you, bro? I don't even talk to you.
I didn't say constantly.
I've talked to you a total of like 3 fucking times, and each time you
And
tried to
every
fucking
time
debate
it went
me.
just like this.
Because every time you try to debate me,
No,
and I
that's
made it
not
clear
why.
I don't debate.
I've never debated you. I'm not debating you now. I'm telling you what I see. It's not a
And
debate.
I'm telling you what you see is wrong.
Okay. And then when I ask you specifics about it, you prove yourself wrong,
Okay.
which means I wasn't.
It means you are.
Well, I'm still wrong even if you
Oh
prove
my
yourself wrong.
fucking
That's how this
God.
works. See, this is what you do, man.
Yeah.
And you know what the real shame of it is, Q? I don't have a clue as to who you really are because you won't reveal it because you're scared out of your mind to be yourself with anybody ever.
Actually, a lot of people know who the fuck I am. Who the fuck are you?
I doubt
I
that.
don't have to let you know who I am. I don't fucking know you.
No, you don't have to. But it's really a shame because, I mean,
It's
I
really
think
a shame, okay.
It's really a shame to me because I actually enjoy getting to know people, but when they pretend to be things they're not,
When I'm not actually pretending, but okay.
you
So you
are
want to know why
pretending.
you don't know nothing about me, Richard? Because you pretend that you fucking do. You
No,
think
no,
that, oh,
that's
because
not
I
it.
have a different view on things, that I am fucking trying to be edgy or I'm trying to be
See,
different, when all I
you're
have is a
smart
different view
enough.
on things.
You're smart enough to make an attempt to gaslight me, but it's not going to
Okay.
actually work.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy. You're so dishonest with. Why can't you just be you?
I am being me.
No, you're
Yeah.
being this caricature of you.
Okay.
This is a caricature of you. This
Sure, because
can't be
we've
you.
talked.
This is no human
We've
anywhere.
talked outside of YouTube before, right?
This is no
Because
human
we've
anywhere.
had deep intellectual conversations before, or deep spiritual conversations. Yeah, yeah. It's not every time you think that we talk, you think you're right about every goddamn thing when you're not.
I don't think I'm right about everything.
Okay, that's your smart ass.
Oh, now I'm a smartass because I don't think I know everything. Wow.
Well,
And you think this is a conversation. Or better still, you think this is an argument.
that's what you
Seriously,
tried to
man.
turn it into.
Like, no, it's not an argument. It's not a debate. It's not a discussion.
This whole conversation started on something that was just a based opinion.
Because you just make claims about things that can't be true in reality, and you give evidence against your own claims and disprove yourself. Then if somebody points it out, you try to distract.
I'm not making claims, I'm making opinions.
No.
I view
That's an
things
escape so
differently.
you don't have to explain.
Okay.
Apparently, you've seen Tom Rabbit do this, where everything's an opinion and you don't have to justify anything. Well,
I don't have to
congratulations, that's
justify
wrong.
shit to you. My opinions are my opinions. Yours are
No,
yours.
that's fine. No, that's fine. That part's fine. But if you give an opinion, if you put it out there, you're putting it in public, you're presenting it to public, you're making it a public thing. Now it's open to ridicule, and now anyone's welcome to ridicule any of your opinions.
Then ridicule
So
my opinions, but don't
so don't
ridicule
give
my
the
character
excuse
just
it's an
because I have a
opinion.
different opinion.
No one knows you.
Yes, but you're trying to ridicule my fucking character, saying that
I'm
I'm
trying to
being
get you to
edgy
be
or that I'm
honest.
being fake when I'm being honest.
No, you're being completely fake. I've never seen you be honest.
I'm dead ass being honest. I don't purposely go around teaching people shit.
Now you
I'm
could
not
have
around
been
kids like
honest
you
with
think I
someone
am
at
all
Wait,
the
some
time.
hold on. Q. Now you qualified it. Before you said I don't go around teaching people, but now
I
you
don't.
qualified it
The
purposely.
whole question was,
Richard,
if
hold on.
somebody came to me,
My stream, shut the fuck up. Okay. Now you really
just talk.
I lost. Go ahead, Richard. I don't want to. I don't give a fuck. This is
You were saying something about a qualifier.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying something about a qualifier to where he said.
You asked me if someone came up to me and asked me about something that I am interested in, if I would teach them something. When 90% of the time, when I am by myself, and the people that I do talk to aren't really interested in the shit that I'm into. So I'm not teaching anybody anything.
If they're asking you, they're interested in it. How do you not see
But
that?
they don't.
Oh my fucking god.
Have you ever heard of a thought experiment, Q?
Yes.
Are you understanding that I don't think you changed the oil on some car and some 10-year-old asked you how to do it? You know, I don't think that actually happened, right?
Okay. But that's a possibility in my head. Oh shit.
It's
I'll be back
logically
in a bit.
possible in our reality that could happen. And what, he quit? You kicked him.
No, he said he'll be back in a bit. I didn't quit it. I'm in the middle of a game. Like he says,
Okay.
he doesn't teach people, but then you said
You
he
can't
teaches
help it.
people. Well, hang on, Richard. You said he teaches people by simply others watching him, watching him do something. All right, but then but then you qualified it by saying intentionally. But now he says I don't teach people intentionally.
Right.
He seems to be all over the place. I'm sorry, but that's just what it seems to me.
I just know that if I nail him down on that intentional teaching, I get him to admit that he has intentionally taught someone something before. If I get him to admit that, he'll just put another qualifier on it, and he'll never stop.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're enjoying this. So if you are, have at it. But it just seems, it just seems like a pointless.
No, I want to get to know who he is. And he spent 2 years not telling me. And it kind of pisses me off when someone's like, oh, here I am, this fake human who you'll never get to know. And I'm like, what's the point?
Look, I agree with you that I don't. It's like ever since I've known him, it's always felt to me that Q was trying to find an identity for himself. Right? He doesn't know who he is, so he's trying to find an identity. Right? He was a Christian or a Buddhist, and this, like I get changing your mind based on new information.
Sure.
But it just
does.
to me, it just feels like he doesn't know who he is, and he's just trying to find himself by latching on to whatever he can find. My opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I'm seeing.
Now,
That's
in
what
my
I've seen for
youth,
years.
I was like the chameleon friend. I just changed to match whoever I was around. And nobody knew who I was. Pretty funny. Immutable. Please respect Immutable.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That was just the funniest shit ever. Go ahead.
Peace and respect, Immutable. There's somebody that can have an honest conversation and tell you who they are. Immutable does that, like, all the time. For that matter, you do that all the time.
Yeah, well, I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at being myself. That goes back to what I was saying before. But yeah, you were saying that you took on.
Yeah, I used to be a chameleon. Yeah, take your time.
Hold down the fort a second. I'll be right back.
I'll tell a joke or something.
Yep.
Immutable, if you have opportunity, you should come in. One of those rare occasions where Sparkle feels like having a conversation. So far, it hasn't really happened. I'll tell you guys my favorite joke. It's complicated, and you have to be kind of old to get the joke. Because it's based on some pop culture stuff. None of the following is true. This is a joke. This did not actually happen to me. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm not lying. It's a joke. When I first got to Santa Fe, I didn't have a car, so I got on the city bus. And they have those like bus-sized stickers of art pieces or, whatever that they put on the sides of buses today. It's not like you have to hand paint them or anything. But this particular bus I was riding on that day had Ernie and Bert and Snuffleupagus and Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch, the whole crew. I don't remember. I just saw the picture. I wasn't paying attention to what it was supposed to be advertising or whatever because I didn't care. But anyway, get on the bus. And the first stop headed toward downtown. The first stop, there were these two morbidly obese women, and they were talking to each other and giggling and laughing and having a good time because they apparently now women are. They had something in common. Both of them were named Patty. This older black man got on the bus after them at the same stop. I'm pretty sure his name was Lester Huis. Pretty sure. Anyway, next stop, there was this mentally handicapped guy. He was like 23. He was I mean, fairly handsome and really, physically able, but everybody called him Special Ross. Anyway, never mind all that. We got downtown and, he set the emergency brake, and I went to pick up my stuff and get off the bus. But apparently there was some kind of weird tradition in Santa Fe on the number 2 route, at least, maybe more. I don't know. Everyone pulled off their shoes and socks, if they were wearing any, and started picking at their bunions. It really freaked me out. I mean, I've really never seen any kind of local tradition like that. So I decided I have to get a car, because that's the last time I'm riding with, you ready? 2 obese Patty, Special Ross, Lester Weiss picking bunions on a Sesame Street bus. That's the same reaction I get from all my jokes.
Rich.
Yeah.
Richard, can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Immutable's joke was pretty funny.
It
He
was.
was the midlife crisis masquerading as a 25-year-old or something.
Yep.
That was funny.
So I used to be a chameleon, but then and it's because I cared too much about what other people thought, which is what I think Q's doing. So I find it ironic when he says, "Oh, I don't care what you think." Well, if you didn't care what I thought, you'd tell me the truth, and you'd quit trying to impress me with how odd you are.
By the way, Richard, I'm not very smart. Did you know that? Did you know that I'm not very smart?
I'm going to claim to not be very smart while I do my best to outthink you so that you won't notice that I'm smart. My God, man. I mean, it's just impossible in the first 2 seconds.
It's like you did give him hypotheticals. Like, what if somebody comes to you wanting to know something, but no one does? Okay, well, what if no one does?
What? Man.
Jesus.
Like, do you get the premise of a hypothetical? Of course you do. You just don't want to answer because you just because he's smart enough to see exactly where it was going to lead from the very first question. So he didn't want to answer any of it at any time because he knew he was immediately his cover was blown.
Yep.
So he tries to distract instead, except I'm not stupid either. A little hyperactive and out of control, but I'm not stupid. Anyway,
Yeah.
on to bigger and better things. That was only a failed conversation in the first attempt. Try again, man. Let's have a real conversation now. Why you want to start walking? You said Pixie was going for walking. You want to start walking. Why?
Well,
you don't know how?
Well, no, it's not that I don't know how. It's just
if you need coaching on how to walk, I'll tell you. It's pretty simple.
I meant go for a walk, like outside.
What for?
Because it's healthy to go for walks. You know what I mean? You know, you clear your mind. It's what?
Healthy. Ugh.
You're just saying that because you're built like a tank and have military experience.
Yeah, easy for me to say, right? No, but I think it's great that you want to start getting outside some, and maybe do some like. Is there any walking trails near where you live?
I need to find one. I think.
I'll bet there are.
I think there's one behind the complex, but I'm not sure.
Be sure you track very, very closely how your body feels, how your breathing rate is compared to your walking, how far you go, how steep the inclines were. Keep track of all that stuff, and here's why. Because if you keep doing it, you'll notice improvements if you keep good track of stuff. If you don't, you won't notice any difference.
That's true. Is anyone backstage, by the way? I'm not by the PC.
Oh, I can't tell backstage on your show.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Oh, wait, there's some comments back there. Oh, brand new comments, all from Q.
Oh, well, Q, give me a sec. I'll be right there to let you in.
I saw a movie where this guy couldn't go out during the day because he had sensitivity to solar radiation, and so he worked. No, he's like a delivery driver. Anyway, if he even sees a sunrise for 30 seconds, his skin's burned. That's the premise. I don't know if there's really people like that or not, but you're not that bad, are you?
Well, not as bad as I could be, yes, because there are people out there who genuinely can't be outside for more than a fucking minute before they burn. Like for me, my skin doctor has said that I do have some melanin in me.
Right.
Right. So I don't know how much, obviously, but maybe half, maybe 25%. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, extremely reduced from what would be called something like average. Yeah. But you don't have super sensitivity. So you can walk out during the day, you just have to stay covered, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
The jacket I have though is it's blue, right? It's dark. It will definitely absorb heat. I told my mom.
Right.
That I wanted a white jacket for Christmas, but then she's like, no, you'll get it dirty. Yeah, no, you'll get it dirty and blah 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 blah. And so they got me the blue one.
Give me a mailing address in private chat.
I'm gonna have to tell you the size also, so you'll get the right one. But
well, yeah, right. So do you like the cargo look? Do you like the biker look? Do you like the slick uptown preppy look? What do you like? What's your look? Metrosexual, business, what?
That's a good question. I guess I don't really have a look per se, so I guess any jacket will look. Although I've always kind of liked cargo.
Cargo. Cool.
Yeah, I'll do that once I get back to the PC. Again, sorry, Q.
See, I always like for myself in casual, I like kind of casual flyboy. Like the pilot look. That always looked good on me. Like a leather bomber, some Ray-Bans or aviators, something like that.
Oh, right. Q is back. Have fun. I forgot I had my mic turned off.
Did you read any of the comments that I put back there midnight?
What?
Did you read any of the comments that I put back there last night? Back there?
No, I didn't read them. I just let you in.
You should read them.
Okay. I will once I get back.
Wait. Did you? Immutable made a good joke, I'm not gonna lie.
What was that?
Immutable made a good joke, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, now, do you want me to read them out loud, or do you just want me to read them for myself?
I don't care. What's up, Mac the Human? How you doing, bro?
No
What?
way. Sure enough, there's a Mac the Human in the side chat. Peace and respect, Mac.
Hey, Mac.
Miss you, bro.
I love Mac.
Mac's pretty easy to love. He is.
I ruined my own character by aligning with Will Kincaid. Okay, buddy. You keep thinking that, friendo. Somebody just rip ass.
Yeah.
Nasty.
No, it's not.
I mean, if you like farts, that's on you. That's your subjective
It's a
opinion.
natural human function. I don't know why, other than socially, why it's such a big deal.
Because it smells bad.
Can you smell it?
I don't know.
You don't know if you can smell over the internet or not.
That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
See, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ, you can't even
You
take
say,
a fucking
I don't
joke.
know to that question. Seriously, you don't know. You
my
don't know
God.
if you can smell over the internet.
This is my point. You can't even take a
don't know.
fucking joke.
It's not a joke.
It literally was because I said, could you imagine being able to do that afterwards? You fucking...
Actually,
Okay,
that
buddy.
technology already exists. And yes, you can smell things over the internet. It just takes special equipment.
Cool.
But you can't be honest for like a minute. Not even.
Okay, buddy.
Did he leave? Because again, I'm not by the PC.
I think you just went mute by accident or something.
I'm right here.
What a lovely, 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 lovely stream we have going.
Hey, yo, Todd, get your ass in here, bro. The only person that actually understood what I was saying. It's fucking sad.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we understood what you were saying also.
I don't think you did because you guys were calling me fake when I was being honest.
Yeah, except you proved yourself wrong in short order, which means
Dis-
I'm not. You know you're dishonest. You know it.
How am I being dishonest when I'm saying that I don't feel comfortable saying that I know something enough to teach somebody? Therefore, I don't
That's
teach
not what you
people.
said. That would have been perfect.
I was
You just
saying
said,
I don't
"Gosh,
teach
that would
people."
be Great.
Tog was the only
Yes,
one that got
that's what
it.
you said.
Literally, Tog was the only one that got it. And I find that really fucking funny because Tog barely knows me.
Uh-huh. I just can't stand dishonesty in any way. I really can't. Now, it's a shortcoming of
Even
mine.
though I'm not being honest. I'm being honest
Yeah,
with
I know
you.
you're not being honest. A little Freudian slip there, didn't you?
I'm literally being honest with you. I literally told
Yeah,
you what my
except you
thought
just
process
said,
was.
I haven't been honest. You just
I'm
said
literally
that
quoting
was
you.
true.
And
No,
I'm
you
literally quoting. Yes, I am. You've been calling me dishonest this
didn't.
entire fucking time. Okay, buddy. I'm literally telling you I don't
Your sentence was,
believe I'm good
you want
enough
to
to
play it
teach
back to
somebody. So I don't teach it.
You-
Go for it.
You want me to play back your sentence for you? Because I actually
Go
listened to
for
what
it.
you said.
I'm sure you did.
Hold up.
I'm sure you're not making assumptions.
Give me just a minute to find it.
Yeah, I'll get back to as soon as I can. Give me a sec. I got a screen share. But meanwhile, I'll find it, Richard.
It's because I know how to listen to people so I can use their own words against them. Fair enough. What's up with all the old dudes getting cranky and yelly today? It's arthritis season. What the fuck? Mac, I love you, man. You're a good guy.
Okay, it's at 1:14:05 that you said that.
Give me a sec. I'll be right there.
How do you put your pants on? One leg at a time. I love you, Todd. You're an asshole.
Hello?
What the fuck was that? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What is that?
It was coming from Richard.
Pepperoni, pepperoni.
I don't know what that was, Richard, but you can unmute.
So, what's up there, Midnight? Loud ass vibrator, air compressor, what the fuck? Are you okay there, bud?
Yeah, just give me a sec. Richard, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know whether that was
You know
an
what,
issue
Todd?
on your end.
Maybe, you
What?
know what, Midnight? Maybe Todd can teach you exactly what I'm saying since nobody's comprehending it.
Okay. First of all, I get what you're saying. Okay, you wouldn't teach anyone anything because you don't think you know it. You know anything. Am I
Yeah,
right?
sorry about the air compressor, everybody. Sorry about that.
Sound like a fucking bomb went off in your house, dude. Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm in my shop,
Yes,
so yeah.
I am saying that I would not know something enough to teach it because I don't know a lot
Yeah,
about
and
anything.
I get
Well,
it.
Midnight, I thank you for letting me on the show. Q, thanks for almost talking to me as if you had some respect for me or yourself. Appreciate that. You guys have a great night.
Yeah,
Bye.
Richard.
It's okay, bro. I'm a grumpy old fart. I'm telling the truth. I don't think that I know. Like, if I'm playing a game, if somebody learns something by indirectly watching me, then that's not me teaching them something. That's just them watching and learning.
You're implicitly teaching them. That's what you're not getting. Not explicitly, not with intent.
Okay. And I'm saying I do not intentionally teach people things. That
Okay,
is
but
what
you
I am
unintentionally.
meaning.
Okay, that's what you meant, but that's not what you said at first.
But when I explained 4 different times what I actually meant, he thought I was being fake. So it's not my fault he doesn't understand what I'm saying. I explained it multiple times.
It doesn't matter.
It has nothing to do with depression either. I don't know why you guys are all up on that. I've actually been getting a lot better.
If you say so.
I have. Today's been one of the only setbacks.
Okay. Well, oh wow, 10 people were watching. Wow, that's a.
So let's start another conversation.
Eh, I
How's
don't
your
know what.
day going, buddy?
Okay, dude, if you're gonna have a conversation, don't do that.
I'm just trying to make you laugh, Jesus Christ.
Anyways, thanks for coming to the stream. Bye.
Okay.